What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time, we have done all the Chocobo stuff that we could do for now, and this time, we are going to be progressing the main story after we caught some frogs from the Q marshes. So if you have done pretty much roughly everything, like all the side stuff up to this point, the marshes should have repopulated. If not, don't worry about it and just progress, because there wouldn't have been enough time. So as usual, we are going to be keeping a male and female and a gold one in each marsh. That's a male over there, so we'll just leave that one alone. I see only one more female here, so they're all predominantly male. That's a male. Damn it. Get over here, use. Oh, no, I went too far. Nope. Come here. Gotcha! Finally. These frogs are becoming quite tricky. And keep it. That leaves one male, one gold, and one female at this marsh. Let's go, I'll see you over at the others. Okay, here we are at the Forgotten Continents Q's marsh. Okay, yeah, there is a female there. Are the rest just male? I think the rest are male again. And we do have a bebe. So we're grabbing that too. Oh wait, no, that's the female. We gotta ignore that one. Okay, that takes care of that one. That takes care of this one. That's a male, that's a female. Now off to the Outer Continents Q's marsh. Okay, now the Outer Continents Q's marsh. Unfortunately, this is the annoying marsh. Okay, got a male. Female right there. female over there. Is this another one with just 2 females and a bunch of males? I think this is. There we go. Oh, nope, there's 3 females. Oh, that's annoying. There's no real easy way to go around the outside of it if you really need to. Oh wait, nope. Oh, it's a good thing I actually caught that, because that was the last 2. So we're up to 65 frogs now. Now I'm going to head back to the Blue Narcissus and organize the party. So before I show off the final party I have decided to come up with, I did equip Aiko with the Tiger Racket and the Light Robe, which the Light Robe does, and as you can see, I did run into a few encounters with Aiko and Vivi in the parties between going to Q's marshes. Nothing new, nothing major. And I gave Vivi both the Protect Ring and the Black Robe, as well as the High Mage Staff. And the High Mage Staff teaches Vivi Meteor and Osmos, while the Black Robe teaches MP plus 20%, Flare, and Reflect times 2. Now, we want our mages to learn half MP, and you could probably guess by the name, but let's take a look at some of these new abilities. Full Life costs 24 MP, recover from KO with full HP. This is an Aiko exclusive white magic spell. Dagger can never learn this. This is only exclusive to Aiko. Kind of showing that Aiko is a slightly better white mage than Dagger is. And Dispel removes abnormal status caused by magic attacks. I believe this basically cures status ailments caused exclusively by magic attacks. So stuff like darkness or slow or something like that. Reflect Null. Nullifies reflecting attacks, which I believe we already did cover actually. I'm trying to... Ah, here it is. Half MP, which requires 11 magic points. Cuts MP use by half in battle. While in battle, the MP cost of all spells is cut in half. So like if a spell costs 10 MP, you instead have to pay 5 MP to cast a spell, but only while in battle. If you're using it on the field, you have to pay the full base cost. This is actually really good for our mages. So I am going to, for Aiko, you know what, let's take off Level Up. Level Up is not as... Getting more levels is not as important. And instead of the MP plus 10%, let's replace that with the MP plus 20%. As for Vivi, Mag Elem Null nullifies magic element. I believe this gives you immunity to all magic elemental attacks. Let me double check this real quick. I am wrong. So this is kind of vague. This made me think that this gives you immunity to all elemental magic attacks. This is not the case. What this actually does is that this turns all of Vivi's spells into non-elemental attacks. So this will bypass any sort of resistances or immunities to stuff like earth or water or holy or darkness, but at the same time, this also makes it so that you can't really take benefit of the of any elemental weaknesses either. Reflect times 2 doubles the strength of spells by using Reflect. I believe what this one does, this is another one I didn't really use, along with Mag Elem Null. And Reflect times 2 is a VV exclusive ability. This is another one I didn't really use because it was expensive. But what this does is that if VV spells are ever reflected, the damage output is doubled. So generally what you want to use this for is that if you have Reflect times 2, cast Reflect on your party members, cast VV spells on yourself, and reflect them back, and it doubles their damage. However, this can also work against you if you hit an enemy that also happens to have Reflect up. Whoops. And now let's take a look. Osmos costs 2 MP. Absorbs MP from the target and transfers it to the caster. This is actually kind of nice for 2 MP. And if you have half MP on Vivi, that costs 1 MP in battle. Meteor costs 42 MP. Causes non-elemental damage to all enemies. This is a very heavy-hitting spell. And because it's non-elemental, you don't have to worry about it getting, like, nullified or absorbed or anything like that. And then finally, Flare. Causes non-elemental damage. Costs 40 MP. So Flare and Meteor are some of Vivi's strongest spells. Flare just hits one target, Meteor hits all targets. And Flare is also associated with a summon that we already know about that we're going to be getting a little bit later. Let's take out High Tide and this for half MP and MP plus 20%. That should be good for now. As for the final party, I decided to go with these 3 schmucks. So, they all really needed to learn their skills. Like, Amaranth desperately needs it. Like, desperately. Since we get him so late, he really does need to really continue working on getting more abilities in general. For Eiko, I did give her the ultimate racket. She's probably going to be keeping this for the rest of the game, honestly. But we really do need her to learn full life, and half MP is also really good for her as well. And Steiner really also, since we haven't had him in a while, he also needs to learn his abilities. We'll be getting We'll be getting the others to learn their abilities as well, but we have plenty of time for that. These are just the ones that I kind of think needs to play a little bit of catch-up. To be fair, Freya needs to learn catch-up as well, but that full life is also really, really nice. So, our next stop is the Black Mage Village.
Go!
Oh yeah, that's there we go. Amaranth learned, Amaranth and Sire have learned their new skills. Which does remind me, I did forget to mention, Zidane did learn, I believe it was Auto Reflect. Yeah, Zidane did learn Auto Reflect, and I forgot to switch it out for something else. If we have anything else. Which we do! Auto Haste. Okay, so Steiner learned Devil Killer. Man-Eater, Bug Killer, so now we can switch this out for something. The Jade Armlet would teach him High Tide and Body Temp. Steiner learned Dark Side on the way. So now we can actually finally get him off that, the Blood Sword. And he's already learning Mental Break on the Gold Helm, so we'll just equip him with the Coral Sword. Insomniac, Clear-Headed, and Ad status have been learned. So now we can move you on to something else. High Tide and Jelly. HP plus 20%. Gamble Defense. Counter, which you're already learning. Yeah, Jade Armlet is already teaching him High Tide. In that case, I think we'll just go ahead and teach him Jelly anyway. Looks like nobody's here. Where did they go? I'm gonna go look around. So, basically no one is here. So where we want to go is to the cemetery. So yeah, like even the shops are empty. So we can't even buy anything here. They're all gone. Except for one. Where is everyone? They went away with Kuja. 2 other guys stayed behind. They're probably at the Chocobo Shack. Why? Why did they go with him? They learned about our lifespan. We can live for only for a given amount of time. Kuja said he knew how to extend our lifespans, so everyone followed him. He's lying! I bet he's lying! Look what he's done to us. He's been using us, treating us like puppets. Maybe we're just puppets created to serve humans. Come on, that's nonsense. Where did they go? I can't tell you that. I can't betray them. Then why didn't you go with them? You said the 2 other guys are in the Chocobo Shack, right? Beep. So now we want to head over to, of course... Oops. I did not mean to go into that door. We want to head over to the Chocobo Shack. Hello? Is anyone there? Vivi. Please, open the door. It's born! Oh. Wait! Aww! It's a cute baby chocobo. Finally. Finally. Hooray! Hooray! I still can't believe it. Yeah. I don't understand. Why are you here? We're here to look after the chocobo. At first, we were gonna go with everyone, but someone had to stay behind to look after the chocobo egg, so we stayed. We kept the egg nice and warm by putting a lot of hay over it. I can't wait to show them to everyone. They're gonna be so happy. We have to come up with a name. Hey, what's happened to me? I feel strange. Me too. Emotions. They are feeling joy and possibly some maternal love. You stayed behind because you were worried about the chocobo egg. I don't know. I wanted to follow Kuja because I was so scared of dying. But I couldn't. I felt like I was leaving something important behind. I want to ask you something. What is it? Am I gonna stop pretty soon too? I don't know. Kuja said the prototype built before us would last longer. But I'm gonna stop eventually. I was really confused when my grandpa died. He told me, Vivi, no need be sad. So I told myself I can't be sad. That's why I felt confused again when I heard that everyone was stomping around here. I didn't know what to do or what to feel. But when I saw Dagger crying when her mom died, I wasn't confused anymore. I was sad. If I were just a puppet, I never would have felt that way. Mr. 288, we aren't puppets. I know we aren't. I hate him. I hate Kuja. He's turning everyone into puppets just to kill people. If it weren't for him, I know everyone would understand someday. It's not fair. Vivi. Kuja's secret palace is on the eastern side of this continent. It's buried under quicksand. You'll need a ship to get there. Thanks. I hope we can become strong like you someday. Vivi has so much on his mind. Unlike me, he's fighting so hard. I thought I would change after I met Zidane. Once I acceded to the throne, I knew I had to change. But nothing has changed. I'm so helpless. Wow. Dagger, were you listening too? That crybaby sure has come a long way, don't you think? Dagger? Are you alright? Don't worry too much. Vivi has his own way of dealing with things, and you have yours. Come on, cheer up. We'll beat up Kuja, and you'll get your voice back in no time. Zidane, is something wrong? Okay, let's get going. Mr. 288 said Kuja's palace is buried under quicksand, right? Yeah. We're taking the ship to the eastern side of the continent to get there. So now we want to look for the... So now we're going to want to head over to that eastern side. But first we got to return to the Blue Narcissus to get there. We could alternatively use a chocobo, but speaking of which, I did mention that Choco is slightly more useful than the Blue Narcissus now. That is due to... I meant in terms of travel. the one thing you can't do with Choco at all is change your party members. So in that respect, the blue Narcissus is still worth having around. Ooh, on the way back, Eiko learned Dispel and Steiner learned Locomotion. However, we are keeping the Tiger Racket on her. Dagger can't learn Dispel anyway, and honestly, on my personal playthrough, I kept Eiko on the Tiger Racket despite already having her ultimate flute. So she's definitely keeping the Tiger Racket from now on anyway. So now we can have Steiner start learning Distract. We can even teach him High Tide. Oh, he's about to learn Mental Break. I might just look for one more encounter just to get him... Never mind. And Amaranth learned Revive. Do we have any other things on here that he would absolutely need to learn? Like a new... I might just hold off on Auto Life for him now. And start teaching him some more useful abilities. Like Locomotion or Clear-Headed or something. Let's get Bird Killer out of the way since it's also pretty short. Is he already learning Alert? He is not. Let me also bring out Freya to kind of double check something. Because I am prioritizing the action abilities. Well, actually, to be fair, Freya's kind of already learned everything she could right now. So with that in mind, let's bring out Vivi to have him learn his action abilities. Okay, he doesn't say anything new. So, we're into the eastern side of the continent. Ah, here we go. So we're gonna want to look around for sinkholes. Here we are. Oh, hello, new enemy. Oh, I didn't fight you in my personal playthrough, and you are massive. Landworm. Ooh, nice crit. Soul High Potion. Maelstrom. Oh no, that causes confusion. I have no way of curing that except for maybe a remedy. Oh, they got a missed. Demi. Well, at least I know Demi can't really kill. Oh, that doesn't cure confusion. Okay. Maybe Dispel? Maybe Dispel will do it? Not that it matters. Reflect null and body temp. He's already learning high tie from 2 different things, so we're gonna have him work on HP plus 20%. Auto reflect, auto life, concentrate. Let's do concentrate. That's a new one we haven't looked at. Concentrate costs 10 magic zones. Raises the strength of spells. Ooh. This would actually be really good for VV. Although once we teach full life to Eiko, we are definitely moving her on to the white robe. Okay. Let's also, you know, we have like a shit ton of potions. Let's use them. Okay, so we're looking for these sinkholes here. And if we go down the wrong one, we have to fight an ant lion. So, what we're looking for is a pit with no sand rising out of it. So those two had sand rising out of it. That one had sand rising out of it, which means it's this one then. I knew you'd come. Everything is going according to plan. Zidane, Ribbit. Wake up. Sid, where the heck are we? Good question, Ribbit. I wish I knew. After I fell into the quicksand, everything went dark. That's all I can remember. Me too, Ribbit. When I woke up, Ribbit, I was in his room. Oh yeah, where is everyone? I don't know, Ribbit. I hope they're alright. So you're finally awake. That voice, it's Kuja. I'm so happy to see you again. You rat bastard. Where's my friends? My, aren't we feisty today? No need to worry about them. They're in rooms not unlike yours. Oh yes, by the way, I should probably enlighten you as to your current situation. Yikes! I'm sure that even your feeble mind can grasp what would happen if you were to take that plunge. Kuja, you're dead! Oh dear, was it something I said? Either way, now that you're aware of your predicament, I'd like you to do a tiny little favor for me. I'll let your friends live if you say yes. Damn it. Well, we don't really have a choice. Yeah, we really don't have a choice. Damn it, I don't have a choice. Very good. You've chosen wisely. First, step outside. Hey Sid, I need you to look after the others. Fine, Ribbit. I won't let you down. And you, Ribbit, you come back safe. Yeah, I will. See ya. Not these guys again. Stand between the two black mages. Welcome to my humble abode. Just cut to the chase and tell me what the hell you want. My, we're upset, aren't we? Well, this is your errand. I want you to go somewhere and bring something back for me. So tell me what it is already, you demon. I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Surely you haven't forgotten that I hold your friends' lives in my hands. I'm gonna send you to a place called Oilvert. Where's that? Oilvert is south of the Seaways Canyon on the Forgotten Continent. It really isn't my kind of place. What do you mean by that? You see, there's an anti-magic barrier around the place. And I want to send you because you're too stupid to use magic. Once there, I want you to retrieve the Gulag Stone for me. What do you say? Isn't it a simple task? I'll even send you on my luxury cruise ship, so you won't have to worry about transportation. Perhaps it's too much for you. I'd better send you with 3 of your friends just to be safe. Besides, nobody likes to fight against himself. Never mind. Speak their names when you've chosen your partners. We get to choose a party! But as he says, where we're going is going to have magic sealed away. So black, blue, and white spells will be completely useless where we're going. And we also have other things to consider as well. So we mainly want some physical party members. We're gonna bring in Freya. Amaranth still needs to work on his stuff. That kind of leaves Steiner. Because the remaining party members will have their own dungeon to deal with, and they have the easier time. Dagger still can't really concentrate and will be missing turns every now and then, so she's not as reliable. So that leaves Freya, Amaranth, and Steiner, since we are actually going to have the tougher dungeon. I want Steiner, Freya, and Amaranth. Fine, I shall summon them. Steiner. Freya. And Amaranth. Step through the door. Proceed to the center of the platform. Spare me the emotional reunion scene, please. Now go. Stand with your friends. You'd better keep your promise, Kuja. Of course. You needn't worry one bit. What a bunch of idiots. So, there is actually a few abilities we do want to equip. We want Locomotion and Insomniac. We won't really need any of the other stuff though. Like as far as like defendable things, so kind of equip whatever you want. I don't remember any of the killers are going to be useful here. One moment. So there is actually a killer, well, 2 that would actually be useful. So I'm gonna take off level up, and we are gonna want Bird Killer. And unfortunately, we don't have Stone Killer. So I will I will equip Distract on Freya. For Amaranth, Bird Killer. Insomniac. And he doesn't have Locomotion. We're gonna have to fix that. And he also doesn't have Stone Killer, but I don't think we can teach him that. Get rid of Undead Killer for Bird Killer. Already have Insomniac equipped. Locomotion. Take out Fleagill for Locomotion. I completely forgot to go to Treno. God damn it. I completely forgot to go to Treno to get that item. And we're locked off now. Shit. Well, I guess we're getting it later. And take out Steel Gill for Bird Killer. And no, take out Level Up for Stone Killer. And Clear-Headed. And put back on Accuracy Plus. Do we have any way of teaching Locomotion? And Stone Killer. We do here. It's already learning Bird Killer. And that teaches him Locomotion. So we do have ways. I even said last episode that we were going to go over to Treno to get an equipment that we really, really want. And I completely forgot to do that. And now that we're this far in, we're locked out. I think this is as best as I can do, honestly. We're just gonna have to change out equipment as we learn the abilities. So now, we're gonna be heading over to our new ship that Kuja has so lovingly provided for us. Whoa! That must be the Hildegard 1. And the reason why it can fly is because it runs on Steam. I was told not to go any further. Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, can we really trust Kuja? Hey, say something! They will not answer to you. Respond to our orders only, they do. Why, you backstabbing bozos! Those are slanderous words. Worse lies I have never heard. You needn't concern yourself with such things. Or an end to your friends' lives we shall bring. Damn it. The Black Mages were originally designed just to oppress. But a strong sense of self, the Black Waltzes came to possess. Always obey us, these mages do, because a strong ego they have not. These mass-produced ones are to break once we're through with their lot. Other purpose in war they have not. They have grown attached to life, yet they'll soon disappear. Hilarious! Nothing but toys are they here. I don't think you guys are any different. What? Rubbish! You say that the Black Mages have no souls, but you guys are pawns, just like them. Am I right, or what? You won't be talking so big once we're done with you. Regret those words you will. Well, let's just take it easy until we arrive. Drive safe, alright? Okay. So, we didn't bring Quina with us, so that's a Q's Marsh over there. That's the fourth and final Q's Marsh. So, to the south is Oilvert. However, if we just go there, we're going to be fighting an army's worth of battles. There is, however, always chocobo tracks near Q's Marsh. Ah, there they are. And hello, new enemy! I don't even think I fought these guys before in my personal playthrough. Oh, and they're mages. Everyone light. Jabberwock. And that has caused float. And now I don't have float anymore. Heavy. Oh, heavy gets rid of flow. Light. Okay. So far, these guys haven't really done anything. He's already floating. Yeah, these guys haven't done anything. They're just casting heavy and float on me. So I'm not entirely sure what their plan is. But I'm not complaining. Easy fight. Billy up in High Tide and Bird Killer. Let's get his evasion back up. And we are going to want locomotion. You know what? This has been a long time coming. Let's finally teach him Beast Killer. And so we're going to be using Choco to easily get to Oilvert. I also want to see if there's any beaches nearby. Because if there are, we can actually end this on Treno and getting that equipment. Is there no beaches nearby? I don't think there is. Oh no. Oh no, there's not a beach nearby. We're locked out. Well, shit. Well, I mean, at least this is an opportunity to get some stuff here before heading to Oilver, but we'll cover that. We'll do all that next time. So next time on Final Fantasy IX, we actually can finally do the small amount of Chocobo stuff here on the Forgotten Continent that we couldn't do before. And go head over to Aelvert. I apologize again for not going to trail like I thought I did. I completely forgot all about it. Whoops. But we will be getting that next time. So, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.